Well, hi. It's been a little bit since I did a just straight up update vlog. I don't normally do them unless I have significant reason to do so, but I do have a few things that I want to talk about today. So first of all, my Q&A video will be coming out in 2 days, though if you want to submit any more questions, I've already gotten quite a few from you, Emery, and I appreciate those a lot. But if anyone else wants to submit any, or if you want to submit more, then please get them in by tomorrow, because I will be making the video tomorrow. Because of course, sorry, I did not mean to hit my mic just there. I hope I didn't completely destroy the audio for a second. So I wanted to talk about that first before I got to the main meat of this video, which is talking about my charity campaign for Stand Up to Cancer, because I know I literally just said that I was getting back into that, and I am, but I realized over the past 2 days how taking a break from playing a game that's extremely hard, like a significant break. I think I didn't play for almost 3 weeks straight, which is, I said I wouldn't do something like that, but I ended up doing it anyways, and that really hurts your progress on being able to do something very difficult in that game. So I had actually planned on posting a video today instead of this about me playing Halo 1 and doing really well in it while talking about the charity and the charity event and like what Stand Up to Cancer is all about. And I still might actually post some excerpts from that tomorrow, as well as some clips towards the end, which I'll get to in a second. But the reason why I'm not posting it the way I originally intended is because that video actually turned out to be incredibly pessimistic. I think that for the first 3/4 of that video, I actually had a great conversation going about Stand Up to Cancer and the charity campaign. And then after a certain point, after I died several times at a part of the game that used to be easy to me, it really started to set in for me how far behind in that game I was, even though I'd been playing it for a few days leading up to that to try and warm up again. It didn't fix the issue, and I realized how much farther back I've fallen. I got quite upset. I didn't do anything ridiculous, but I just was very upset with the way things were going, and also because that has become a normal thing with this charity campaign, specifically with me playing the game. A lot of times I've ended streams or ended recording sessions and never posted the recording because I ended disappointed and feeling beaten down because I set out to accomplish something for the day with the game and rarely ever do, especially if it involves Mission 3, because I cannot count the number of times I've said at the beginning of a day, today will be the day I beat Mission 3, and to this day I still have not beat Mission 3 once without dying. So without getting too much into any more of the specifics, that's 2 days ago, that's what I was doing. I was recording, felt very defeated. I don't want to leave this video on a pessimistic note because it's a event that I'm doing for charity, and there most certainly is not a pessimistic overtone of this whole thing that I'm doing. I've just been stuck in a rut lately, and also I stopped practicing for 2+ weeks, so I put myself even further back in that rut, even though I might have actually been close to getting out of it before. So I have to start over a little bit. It's going to be some frustration that I have to deal with, but it's my own fault, and I can handle that. At the end of the day, I'm going to, no matter how frustrated I get, even if I have to take a break, I'm going to come back, pick up the game again, and try again. Because, as I mentioned in the video I recorded 2 days ago, and I probably will post this part of the video, no matter how upset I get, and no matter how much fun I stop having playing that game because of how tedious it becomes trying the same thing over and over again and failing over and over again, as long as I feel like I can contribute to Stand Up to Cancer and help this ridiculous thing that I'm doing actually contribute to the world in a good way, I'm not going to stop doing it, no matter what. So, no matter how long it takes me, I'm going to keep doing this, but I'm just giving you a heads up. It actually might be a little bit longer before I'm able to produce content on this channel about me doing that charity event again, because I stopped posting content a while ago for the purpose of wanting to show progress, and for a while progress was pretty consistent, and then it started to stagnate. And so after a couple of streams of not making much progress, I just said I was going to stop making content about it until I could make progress on my own time and then start posting that content. And progress didn't happen, and then I took a break. And so here we are now, where I've actually regressed to a point before I even stopped making progress, is how bad I am at the game right now. Since I started playing again about a week ago, I haven't even been able to beat Mission 2 again yet, which is something I did a long time ago and got pretty good at beating pretty consistently, and now I can't beat it at all. So it's going to take me a little bit to work up to where I was before, and I apologize for that. I should never have taken as long as a break as I did, And before that, I made a statement that I would practice every single day no matter what, and I didn't realize how ridiculous of a standard that was to hold myself to because I have other stuff going on in my life. So I'm not saying I'm going to practice every day, but I'm going to practice almost every day. I will take break days, definitely. But I'm going to try and do so deliberately and never accidentally get something in the way. I mean, what happens, happens. Life is life. But I'm going to try and not let unexpected things get in the way of me playing and practicing the game for the charity event, and instead take deliberate break days where I actually just need to spend time doing other things. That way, everything I'm doing with this is very deliberate and I stay on track and I keep practicing. That's my mentality going forward. I cannot expect myself to just play it every day, no matter what happens. But I can take a realistic, consistent practice approach to the game to get better at it and show progress in the near future, hopefully in the near future, so that I can resume showing you guys that I'm actually making progress, and so maybe I'm actually a worthy cause to support, because at the end of the day, I don't know if I am or not. This whole charity event that I'm doing, there's plenty of others out there that might very well be better than mine, and that's why I'm not posting right now, because I want to at least get back to where I was before I took a break or before I stopped posting content, so I don't have you guys watching me just have to go through the same challenges over and over again, relearning the same lessons because I decided to take a break when I shouldn't have. So again, that's my problem. I will deal with it, but going forward, you will eventually start to see some pretty consistent content coming out for the charity event once I get my shit together again with the game, basically, is what I'm saying, because I have a lot more practice to do to get back to the level of skill that I was before I took a break. Other than that, though, the only update I have is that I'm enjoying the schedule that I've had recently. I've been making a lot more content that I enjoy. The video yesterday, I loved making that video, and I want to do more stuff like that. In fact, you'll probably see more stuff like that come out this week. That was really fun. I'm also getting a lot better at budgeting my time. I feel like I'm actually finally getting better at that aspect of my work ethic, beyond just making myself work, because I've gotten pretty good at doing that. I used to be insanely lazy before I started this channel especially, and also before I started doing daily uploads, but this has really helped, and that's the real reason why I'm doing it, because it has really helped my work ethic. But now I'm kind of taking that to the next level and finally being better at time management with my work ethic, so I'm able to continue to practice Halo CE while making higher quality videos every day than I was like a month ago or so. So yeah, I'm having a great time. I'm enjoying this. I'm also somehow managing to uphold a social life at the same time, which is something I talked about in a video like a week plus ago or something like that, how I have always had issues where I work, basically just only work, or I just only have a social life. And of course, as I mentioned in that video, that has been and continues to be a huge focus of mine, is to balance that, making sure that I keep my social life but also continue to work a lot. And I've actually been pretty good about that recently, and I by no means have it mastered, but I'm getting there, and that has also been great. It feels great to have both, actually have a balance going on. So I guess that's all the updates that I had for this video. I actually talked a little bit more than I wanted to, but that tends to always happen when I make these videos. So, thank you for watching. I'm loving doing things that make me uncomfortable recently. I have been doing that a lot more recently since I went to the tour, Ethan's tour, because that's one of the biggest things I took away from it, as I've already mentioned. So I've been doing that a lot recently, and I think it's been helping me a lot with, more than anything, my own self-confidence. As I mentioned in yesterday's video, at the end, it makes you more comfortable in your own shoes if you do things that make you uncomfortable. Kind of seems like that's backwards, but that's what I have found to be true and what I have heard a lot of other people say. So go do something that makes you uncomfortable, and thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.